I'm originally from Albuquerque, New Mexico, born and raised. I went to high school here at Albuquerque High, and I went to undergrad here at UNM. And during my undergrad time, I was trying to figure out mostly what I was going to do with my life and kind of my purpose. And during that time, I interned with a district court judge here in Albuquerque on the criminal side, but he was able to expose me to courtrooms, not only in district court, but also in metro court. And I spent a lot of time watching different criminal cases, but also a lot of family law cases. And during that time, I could see the attorneys fight and litigate, but also a lot of the cases. And I realized at that point that I wanted to become a lawyer. So I applied and was admitted to UNM School of Law. And I decided to stay because Albuquerque is my people, essentially, and this is where I'm from, and I wanted to practice in my community. The most impactful part of my legal experience was when I was working at the public defender's office. I was a public defender for almost 5 years. And during that time, I was able to achieve a lot of litigation experience because I was in court every day. And not only was I in court every day working against opposing counsels or with judges, but I was working with clients almost every day as well. And that experience was huge. I was able to litigate cases, and I was also able to communicate with clients directly every day. However, there are some setbacks with that because as cases come along, they end fairly quickly on the criminal side. And I felt that I wasn't really getting the impactful experience for a client that they really needed. And so towards the end of my career, I realized that I would rather spend more time with clients and really helping them overall than just this short window of time. That's what pushed me really to start looking into family law and ultimately my transition to New Mexico Legal Group. I now practice exclusively in family law. And one of the big parts of my previous practice that I take to my family law practice is client communication. What I find when I talk to clients from the beginning stages from a consult is that a lot of people come in with uncertainty and a lot of vulnerability, not understanding the process or really what they're looking for. And so I spend a lot of time in the consult getting to know you personally, but also find out what your goals are and really what you want for success, whether it's to make sure you're set up financially for the future or what the best time sharing plan is for you and your children. And so that's my main goal at the very beginning. And I work very hard during the whole process of the case to keep that moving forward. And so at the end of the case, you feel that, if we needed to litigate something or were able to mediate something or just work something out in general, you feel represented the entire time, you understand what's going on, and you feel that you are being heard. I know a lot of people watch these videos and they're wondering what to expect when they meet with an attorney. And what you can expect when you meet with me is that at the very beginning, I want to get to know who you are, what your experiences are, and what your goals are for your case. Because at the end of the day, most cases end in negotiation. And so I can always promise that when we go and have those negotiations, I will know your story, I will know your goals, and I'll be able to work effectively and advocate for you for the best resolution possible. And sometimes it ends in a litigation. And that's okay, because I'm more than confident to be in a courtroom, and I know how to argue effectively because I'll be the most prepared. Because at the end of the day, my goal is at the end of your case is to make sure you're set up for success for the next chapter of your life.